Okay, let's go on. Was I was reviewing a few things on a few notes. People have notes. A real man this, a real woman this. Most of the women's on Facebook put out in their status about their husband or their children, or if you are a real woman or a strong woman. I wanted to do something for the men visually, so hey, take notes. Some men, take notes, fellas. Any guy can mess around, but it takes a real man to find a girl or a woman and stick with her. That's a biggie. Women, any guy can call you sexy, hot, and all that, but it takes a real man to call you beautiful. Any guy can call you in tears, begging you to take him back, but it takes a real man not to have a reason to be in those tears. Okay? Any guy can say I love you, and it takes a real man to say it and mean it, even if all his guy friends are standing around, not to put on a show or to make himself look good. But any guy can drive over to your house to hang out with you, but it takes a real man to show up unexpectedly and bring something. Any guy can be with you on the best days when everything is okay, but it takes a real man to stay by your side for weeks, if that's what it takes when it feels like your world is falling apart. I think that's good. A better understanding, that was lengthy. If you're going through something and a man is single and he has a life of his own, but he lives by himself and he has no other strings attached, it takes a real man to stop what he's doing and go to your house and stay with you and spend time with you until you bring yourself together. There's some women out there want to, do it on their own and want to figure out things on their own, and it takes a woman to have another woman with her to, bring yourself together. Because some of us men can't, don't really understand women that well. But like I said, it takes a real man to stick by you, women, when your world is falling apart. Another trait of a real man, it takes a real man to strive to be a role model for other men. Anyway, a real man respects himself and others at times, unless, of course, he has been disrespected. A real man sets an example for his disciples, his friends, his colleagues, his whatever people around him, especially for his children. It takes a real man to never bring your work at home, never bring your stress at home, never take your stress out at home, never take your stress out on your wife or whatever. It's unethical. It is unethical. Another one. It takes a real man to treat his sisters and mother with much respect as he would treat his prospective wife. That's good. That is good. I know my sisters. We fight sometimes, but hey, they can stand the test and tell you that their brothers treat them with respect or whatever. That is about it what I have today. But like I said, this is just a brief lesson or a brief show that I wanted to do about what it takes a real man. I'm not gonna give all my notes away. I may do this lesson again or whatever, or it's not really a lesson. I don't know why I keep saying it's a lesson, but I might do this over again and have my stuff together. But a word from the women, single women, seek God for Mr. Right. Seek God for that real man you are looking for. Wives, pray for your husbands that they would be the real man. Oh, another thing. Speaking of wives, I was listening to the radio the other day, and on the radio, it seemed like every single caller on the radio was about it was a woman. It was women mainly calling, and it seemed like they just got together and called the radio station. Each one called the radio station to discuss about how their husband treated them. One call said their husband hits on her. One woman called saying her husband gave some kind of uncurable disease or uncurable infection or whatever. One woman called and gave an advice and told the women to look their husband in the eye sometimes or whenever he not acting right, and just say, "Spirit, I command you to leave," because she said that the spirit in the husband is something that's making them act like that. But do what you gotta do. Do what you have to do. Anyway, mothers, pray for your boys that they will grow up to be real men. Speak the wisdom of God into their lives. Quote Proverbs 31:1-3 on your children. And that's, like I said, that's all I have for today. I may go back into this later on in the month, later on in the year. But fellas, it takes a real man to act like a real man. And another thing, while I heard on the radio, it takes a good man to teach a man how to be a real man. Something like that. But fellas, I hope this episode was helpful. And women, single women, wives, mothers, I hope this helped you to know or to how to spot a real man. Be prayerful about it. Some of those is just opinions. Some of them are just research. But you will know. You will know. You will know. Anyway. Y'all, I'll see y'all later. I'll talk to y'all later. And tomorrow, I don't know what tomorrow's show is gonna be about. It might come up to me. But y'all, be blessed. Talk to y'all later. Peace. And I'll see you.
From the old man into the new man, we made a new creature and it's cause we've been given a new life. We're living into Christ and our sins are gone. Thank God that he heed the need to make us free indeed. Now the world was wrong. So now we're giving him his praise. I think it was tipsy, but I'm not there for trust. Let the redeemed say so. Remade it as him until we feel God's way. So we can stand tall and we will not sway. So the non-believers can look at our lives and take notes. Yeah, cause we're the word redeemed, yo. Waking up live like a cappuccino. I know what it